Yo, I lost you. Hello, folks. Let me put the thing now. ¿Me oye?
El countdown, yeah. Hey.
Hey, Willie, we are finally live. There's 3 people viewing. Let me fix something here on a stream. Yeah, Instagram for some reason is acting like Instagram. So, Instagram is funny like that, man. Like they're funny about you adding like third-party type things in it. I'm going to see if I could connect it again one more time.
Okay.
RTS server key. Hold on.
Hey.
¿Quién está ahí?
Anita Colón.
Anita Colón.
Straight from Flowrider.
Flowrider, bro. Está perdida por allá. Se mudó con los cocodrilos.
Change.
Okay, let's see if it catches Instagram now.
Sí.
Vamos a ver. Si no, se va a Instagram a freír papa, como quien dice. Seguimos por ahí. Vamos a ver qué tenemos aquí. Ya hay 2 comments. Anita, what's up? Oh, we're in Instagram. It was Instagram? Yeah, it's just weird, man, because it puts it sideways. That's
wow.
So weird. Look. Vamos a hacerlo así, métete para adentro.
Así, de este lado.
Vamos para adentro.
Así, espérate, ¿cómo es? Más metido. Vete al ladito.
Miguel is in here too. Hey guys, man, we're waiting to see if a couple of other gatos get in and we start this. It's also streaming on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
So we're in YouTube, Insta, where half of our head is in Insta. Now I understand why some people put the Instagram stuff like sideways like that on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's because it cuts it when you're using a system like that. But it's still funny, so I'm going to leave it there. Para que nos miren los pechos. Pero está ahí, creo que está ahí. Si no, ya está ahí. No. Está ahí. Anyways. So Willie, man, this song being we were just kind of discussing off of the camera that
for sure, man.
I sat down, I got on a call with Junito about this song back in 16, and if I'm not mistaken, it was about the 1st or the 2nd of October that we sat down for about an hour, because I didn't want, when I was thinking about this song, like I said, I wanted to give it to you. Originally, I wanted to put Danny Goki on this song, I was telling you. But when I was producing it, I didn't want to get away from the original concept of the song. So I got on a call with Junito, and basically I gave him the ideas. I didn't want him to run with it. I wanted his quality and his creativity, but I didn't want it to sound like everything else that has been recorded with people like Puchi Colón, Saris. Because a funny thing is, when Junito works with Christians, it always has a different flair than what it sounds in the commercial side, right? It's weird. And it could be lyrics, right? Because the melodies written in the secular world, the melodies are different. Us Christian, we tend to stay in a weird salsa box. really like an antiquated one. So everything that he was producing at one point for the Christian side was sounding too much like Puchi Colón and Sariz. I didn't want that. I wanted the full commercial side of the song, and I think the song was asking for it. So I sat down with him, and we were probably like an hour and a half or so, like that. We went over
brainstorming.
Yeah, he put a piano on right there. I told him what I wanted to do. I told him what I didn't want to sound like at all. October 9th, I had the papers. October 9th, I started recording. So we finished. You were telling me that you received on
the 31st of January.
The 31st, which makes sense because my looking at the file, we started recording it in January 9th, for sure. That's when this was 2017.
Back in 2017.
So,
yes, sir.
So by the time I was done, it was the 29th, which makes sense why you got it on the 30 whatever.
31st, yeah.
Yeah, of 17.
Yeah.
When
couple days
later, when it didn't work out with the original one, I'm not gonna get into that because it had nothing to do with Danny Goki. It was more his management. I'm trying to show the branding here.
Hey. Your beats.
Yeah, when I tried to get into the branding with the whole thing, it just didn't work out, man. It was it didn't make sense with the how I wanted to work. Basically, I was gonna lose rights towards production rights towards the thing. So I made the decision, you know what? Nah. I put too much love into this track and a lot of thought in back of it. And basically I put a voice on it, like I told you. I put a voice on it and I just didn't like my voice didn't fit well with it. After that it just sat. This just sat until
a couple of years.
Until
we started talking. We started talking. It was like 2 months
we started talking. I think it was I think we started talking in 18 though. At the end of 18, because then after that, remember you and I kept on saying, "Hey, we're going to start that." I kept on saying soon, because I was doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, el Rubio de Galilea. Do you see what she said? Pues te está llamando en the comment area.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
But it's Willie Matos.
No te preocupes que yo te dejaré que te toque.
So where was I?
Now you was talking in 18. We started talking.
I think at the end of 18, that's when I had mentioned it to you, and that went dormant too because I was doing a bunch of other stuff that had nothing to do with things. So at the time too, I remember I wasn't done with the studio. Where we had a Elizabeth studio that was fully functioned. That studio always works, but I wanted to do it here because I didn't want to rush it. So I really believe, even though this room was done, the booth wasn't done.
And then you had some water that came in. Remember?
Yeah.
You had to act. You had to rebuild.
Then we were gonna record.
Yeah.
And the flood happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or did we record part of it and then the flood happened?
Nah.
It was
the flood happened and it turned everything back.
Yeah. Vino el diluvio.
Yeah.
Y yo no tenía un arca donde poner los equipos.
Oh my God.
Yeah, until
we finally.
When was it that we started recording though? A few months ago, right?
Well, we recorded remember we had recorded an idea what was it, a couple months ago?
Yeah. You didn't know the song at the time, so
we were working on the soneos and the coro. Remember, it was think about the coros, what we're gonna do.
Which was fine. I'd rather, we redid all the voices this last time around, but it was Anyways, the whole point is we took a long time. It took over a year even to bring you in here. It took over a year.
I mean, once it happened quick.
Yeah, exactly.
We knocked it down and it was a day. We knocked it the English and the Spanish. We put the coros in, montamos todo. Un día once it happened, once we took out the time, it happened pretty fast. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, which is usually what happens, man, right? So prior to that, going a little bit back before I spoke to you, I kept on trying to see who fit who fit the song more than anything. And at that point, I was like the only other person that I know that I think the song will fit perfect because of that raspiness side of stuff, right? And I say that with all respect, but that's
I know I sound like a chain smoker, but I never
no,
you know,
like that R&B flair type singer. So but yo no quería un corito pentecostal, no quería un fuego pentecostal, nothing like that. Entonces, yeah, and then we recorded it, and then we sat down here. We wrote soneos in between both of us. We did the chorus. I did the chorus right in front of here. You did your part over there.
Yeah, and that was crazy.
Then
he was doing it just to mess around too. He was like, "No, por la voz tuya." You was gonna get other people.
Yeah, originally, but then originally I was gonna get a bunch of other people, which are amazing too. But when I heard the blend of you and I,
it was a vibe.
It fits, it fit, right? Because I was putting like straight. I didn't think straight salsa chorus was gonna fit it. Like I was thinking maybe I could do like a R&B type, because I usually use this girl Mari Solis and this other kid from Jersey City that amazing. The kid was actually a kid that was signed with Sony for a while, and they just tanked. But he's an amazing singer. He's a Christian too. I was gonna use him because I used them for other projects and they were amazing. But the more I thought about it, I felt like it was gonna sound weird because it's your voice and their voice. It wasn't gonna bring out what I was trying to get. So when I heard your voice and my voice, Miguel, the chorus was myself and Willie. That's what we're just mentioning. No, when we put the chorus, the story it is what it is. It was done. Y se quedó así, se quedó Willie y Josh. Willie and Josh.
Willie and Josh.
Yeah.
Josué David.
I actually was gonna bring Fonzie on too. Because Fonzie's like a Fonzie. Yeah, no, not because Fonzie has that real salsero voice, like real old school salsero voice.
Old school, yeah.
But it wasn't asking for that much either, you know. But yeah, man, that's how we did it, and Willie killed it, man. We took our time with it. We recorded in one day. I think we finished around 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. We went back and forth with.
Well, we started late in the day too. I think we started like 1:00, 12.
It was afternoon. Yeah, it was late. It wasn't early. So
it wasn't early. We didn't get there.
We weren't trying to be. We weren't trying to beat a record or nothing like that. We were just trying to do a decent job. So
yeah.
I have this camera over here, and I keep on looking over there. So let me move it over here. Parezco un zángano cuando me mire la cámara. Bueno, de nacimiento. Ahora voy a pegar a hacer así. Para que esté aquí. Pero no, really, man. Like I wanted to bring you on because this will be recorded in Facebook anyways, and it will stay there. But not everybody knows you, right? So, you know, a couple. I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. Like a couple of years ago, I had something called Favor Records. From Favor Records, Favor Studio, Elizabeth started. My studio was called Favor Records, and I changed that name around. But Favor Record, I had like rappers under it and stuff like that. But this time around, I was like, man, there's really nobody new in the salsa scene. You still have, the old salseros of the Christian world doing the stuff, but I love salsa. Is something that's in my heart. It's not that I can't sing ballad because I started singing ballads and everything else. But salsa was really in my heart, and I really wanted to. Now that God has put me in a place where I could produce stuff, I said I need to come out with something new, and you were the new. We started. I put a lot of stuff that sometimes is not Christian stuff. Some stuff is secular, but Christian is my number one thing. I think we've been doing good. I mean, this song been out for a day. We got over 2,000 views already.
So something that was simple. We put a simple lyric video together. The worst pictures that you could find of me, you put.
Yeah. I'm like, este disco no es para enseñarle a la gente que tú eres lindo.
Oh my God. No, pero come on.
Pero si hubiera tenido un retrato tuyo ahora rubio, Pero mira, eso es el EP. Si hacemos el disco, se hacen retratos bien hechos.
No, está bien, está bien.
Pero mira, pudo haber sido eso o un retrato de una Biblia con una cruz.
Come on, bro. What are we in the 90s? Exactly. What is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Tú hacías.
Oh, yeah, I remember those covers. Or in the beach, sitting in a rock.
Yeah. No. It was, and salseros were always on a piano. They didn't play piano, right. But they always taking pictures on the piano. I mean, every salsero I know did that, or tenía unas palomas atrás. But we were trying.
Con los rayos de luz.
Yeah, man. But overall, man, Willie did very well, man. Like Willie. I think it's Willie's time now. I don't know. How do you feel, bro, with all this?
Man, we were talking about it like off camera. It was like, yo, what's up with that track? Ever since you let me hear it, I was working, at 2017. I was working on putting something together in Puerto Rico. You know about that, and it was also a salsa project, but the salsa was a different style salsa.
Yeah.
And Josh was telling me, he was like, yo, man, you could sing salsa, but not that style salsa.
Yeah.
Let's put you on some like new salsa. Yeah. Old school salsa is good.
Yeah.
But you got to put, you got a new face, you got to put a new salsa.
Yeah.
And I agree. I like I like both styles salsa. I've always liked growing up. I grew up around music. El abuelo mío, un músico, in the iglesia. I grew up around music in church, singing in churches. But salsa was something always that resonated with me. And I grew up listening to all this Christian salsa because we weren't allowed to listen to secular salsa.
Yeah.
Nos dábamos unas escapaditas ahí a veces, con una, my dad used to listen to Héctor. He used to like listening to Héctor Lavoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It was time to do something. Yeah, when I heard that album, first when I saw you gave me a copy of the album.
Yeah.
So the first thing that drove me nuts. This is before I told you that it's not your style. I heard the whole thing. It was very well done, right? But it didn't have your name. You were just singing it. It didn't have a picture of you.
No.
And I'm like, that's like me doing this song and putting my stupid face on your cover. It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know. See, but that happened like at the end, like because we had spoken about what the art of the album was gonna be. Yeah. It was like, nah, we're just people not putting their faces in albums no more.
Yeah,
that's true. Which to me it makes sense. He was like, nah, we're just gonna put like un paisaje, que sé yo, and we're gonna call it this. And but a última hora, so he came out with he wanted to do a different direction, and I was like,
yeah, no. And con todo respeto, I don't even know them. Again, it was a good album. It just didn't fit your voice, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, there's a lot of people that were like that. If you look historically, Tito Nieve was conjunto clásico, right?
Clásico, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was conjunto clásico. So here George took him out. Sonambulo was born, and all those songs that were more. Then he was one of the first guys singing English salsa, But his voice, like, transformed completely with these more modern for those time type of songs. So, like, I was telling you before, like, I was lucky to be around stuff with labels, and labels don't give a lot of opportunities in the sense of, they don't really take your opinion. When a label signs you, most of the time is like, you're doing this, and there's a reason why. And I was explaining that to you actually today that, a lot of times we think something fits us and it doesn't. It's not the fit for us, but it's because we have so much love for it, passion, and I wish singers would allow producers to bring out the best of them, right? Because sometimes, man, they're like just repitiendo cosas en base a lo que ellos creen que es bueno para ellos,
Yeah. But honestamente, like, like going back to what we were saying, like yo no me identifico como salsero.
No,
you know, eso era, you know, something that I was like, yo, I had in my system, I want to get it out. Pero como que pegó. Like, it was like, wait, that could be, that's like, that could be a sound for you. And, you know, even from different people, you know, even different producers, different people like yourself, you're like, yo, you know, it's not bad, but yo, it could be a thing. But maybe we could, you know, we could make it a little, you know, clean it up here and there, but it could be a sound. So I just, you know, he said I did that, and I was just like, vamos a ver, you know, and I got a lot of experience from it. You know, I was able to work with great people.
Yeah. No, it was produced well. Like I gotta say that it wasn't. They didn't cut corners. I would say, you know.
No, it was a respectable. It was a respectable project.
Definitely.
It was a respectable project, and I was happy and honored to be part of it. But yeah, it was different. You know, it's like a different style. Como tú hablas, diferentes estilos de salsa. Ese era un estilo más.
Yeah, es como yo no empecé cantando salsa tampoco. Matter of fact, I grew up in PR. I got here when I was around 14, almost 15 years old. And in Puerto Rico era música jíbara, you know, folclórica, y rap. Bro, yo creía que yo iba a ser rapero.
No way.
The funny thing is, I wasn't Christian at the time. The funny thing is, I could write. There's a lot of rappers. Hay raperos allá que se le escriben los rap, que ellos no escriben ellos mismos. Yo soy bien bueno rimando. Like, yo escribo, y yo hice un disco para un chamaquito que se llamaba Rap Sincere, ¿verdad? El nombre de él es Tony.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, so yo escribí versos de canciones, coros. I always been good at creating that type of stuff. So I really thought, you know, I was a rapper, but I felt like my voice wasn't. It wasn't a rapper voice, even though
I don't have that rapper twang.
Yeah, even though people say that I have like a real Boricua voice when I speak in Spanish, I can't notice my accent, but they say that's suena bien Boricua, right? Yeah. And that's usually what you need when you're rapping in Spanish, anyways. But it didn't work out. It was then, you know, and then ballads. Forget it, big ballads. I was always singing women music, right? So I was always trying to sing stuff I couldn't hit, right? That's kind of how I would hit range and stuff.
Bien apretado.
Bien apretado. Casi embarrado. Entonces, cuando llegué acá, yo creo que fue la falta de Puerto Rico que me empegué. Aunque siempre me gustaba la salsa, yo, you know, en esos tiempos estaba, you know, Frankie Ruiz, number one to me, you know, but I was a big follower of him. Jay Rivera was new, you know. Believe it or not, the first Christian salsa singer that I ever heard was Pucci Colón. I was still in Puerto Rico when this happened. You know,
he definitely OG, yo.
Yeah. So I used to hear him, and I'm like, because I was a real Jerry fan, and I was like, man, te suena como Jerry, porque el arreglo de él, el que le hacía los arreglos es Cuto Soto, que era el que producía la mayor parte de las cosas de Jerry Rivera, so he sounded like that, right? But Cuto Soto did some stuff for him, if I'm not mistaken, but he sounded a lot. But that's how kind of I got, because over here I was singing balada, bro. I was hanging out with Rene. Up and down, I was very close to Rene at that time, and that's what I did. But you know, salsa was it, man. So I get it, man. I get when salsa is not your number one thing.
Yeah, but, no, Chacho, I'm happy. I'm happy that we put it together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm proud about it. You know, it's you know, it's great. It's an honor to actually be part of that big of a project like you were talking about. That's a project that was. It wasn't like, you know.
It wasn't put together, man. It was
you put real strings in that. You did.
That
was like stupid stuff that you was telling me. I was like, yo, what is that?
Yeah, we literally, like, I literally, and Junito did too, because I sent them the same track. We literally heard the original, and we tried to. And if you hear them side by side, you could tell that there's influence of the original one in there. I thought the original songwriter of the music part of it was on point with that song, right? But Joey, what's up, man? So we try to stay in that concept. So what I did change though, originally the pianos were Junito,
Yeah.
And I heard the piano, and it sounds so different now. It sounds different. It did change it, and even though Junito's a great piano player, it was still giving me something that it sounded too much like other stuff. So I wanted to get away from it, and that's when I brought Anthony. So I brought Anthony. Anthony added a whole different vibe. I think at the end, he did two pianos. The first piano, I was like, "Este muchacho con la timba." I was too exagerado, yo, bro.
So he was doing so. He was doing it. He was doing it.
He was doing it. Estaba haciendo un solo. Toda la canción fue un solo.
Yo, he's killing it. I was like, yo, can I sing though?
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I was like,
when I get to sing.
Yeah. He probably did that on purpose, too. But then he brought it in, and it just fit perfect. It blended with everything. And that's what makes a good arrangement. A lot of times people are trying to do this and this. And do you see the comments? No, because you're on your cell phone, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
I hear ya.
I hear
ya. That's what makes an arrangement. A lot of times people put so much things on music and it's not even out. That what was cool about old music, right? Old music, the salsa world and the brass, they did all their part. They all had their own solo moments, but it blended so well versus a lot of the new generation guys, because they don't know the original, way music was done. They go extremely crazy.
Yo, everybody got to get up the hair, bro. Everybody going for the hair.
Viste, se pintó de rubio.
Yo, I don't know if Anthony remembers, bro. We used to go away. Yo, I know. I met Anthony through Danny Hernandez, a bass player back in the day. I don't know if he remembers.
Danny, the big dude, Danny.
Yeah. Danny Hernandez. He plays for I think Christine McCloud.
Yeah. You know what's so funny?
So Anthony, I met him back in the day. He was doing. That's when he was like. I think he already had Portology out.
Yeah, Danny. You can answer this. Danny.
I don't know if he remembers.
No, he probably does, because Danny used to. His dad, I think, was the guy that started Anthony in the very beginning in piano. If I'm not mistaken, that was Danny's dad, right, Anthony? You can answer anytime.
I don't go back that deep, but I remember me, Danny, and Anthony going to like jam sessions in studios, trying to just do some Latin jazz stuff.
Yeah, Danny was with Ingrid Rosario for a while. Then he left, and that's when Josh got in. He brought Josh in.
Yeah.
Look, Anthony said no. I don't know what he means about no, but Danny came on.
I gotta remember, bro. I played drums too.
Todo el mundo en la iglesia evangélica tocaba batería.
Yeah.
Anthony la batería, flautista.
Oh, yo, I don't know. He played the flute like that though.
No, but actually, we met Eric. You know Eric Pizza. Anthony and I met Eric the same day. Eric was jamming, and Danny came up. I don't know if he was living somewhere in Delaware at the time.
You said Danny's a different person. Yeah. What do you think? You're talking about a different Danny? Or
maybe,
thinking about a different?
I'm not talking about Big Danny, but
I don't know. But Danny the bass player. Peoples. So people know him as Peoples.
He knows.
He gotta know.
Es que, bro, nosotros conocemos otro Danny que yo creo que es el que está mezclando. Mira, él dice que no. Anyways.
Boricua también. Boricua que se mudó a la Florida. He's in Florida.
David is the guy that I'm talking about.
You talking about David? No. I'm talking about Danny.
That's a different dude.
It's a different. So the dude you talking about is somebody different.
I know Danny too, though.
Okay.
But I don't remember Anthony was connected to him or whatever. But yeah, man. We put a lot of love on this song, man, and we're happy. And I think people are liking it because the views, everything. I wish people put more comments. I don't know what's up with Spanish people. They'll like your stuff, but at times they don't put comments on it, or they'll just view it.
I know.
It's just weird.
I can't imagine the Spanish people are listening to the English side.
Are you talking about David? Someone said David Nash. No, it's not David Nash. David Nash no debe de ser. No, es el gringo bajita.
Yeah. tira la salsa también, pero he's as white as it comes.
But no, man, I think we had fun, man. It took after we finished, it took me a while mixing. I probably mixed it like 5 times. Literally, wow. I mixed the song 5 times. Where I was like, I was starting to hate the song already. Because I was, when you have
you was letting your heart beat again through your ears.
Yeah. So, and I had to let it go for like 2 weeks. And when you
need to, it's like
you have to walk away from it. And that's what I did, because I was trying to get. I believe that everything from the production, the recording, everything, right? And I was told a long time ago that the mix of a song starts with the arrangement. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's true. It's what you're doing in the production that makes it easier for a person then to come up with a final product and whatnot. And I had a sound that I was looking for, and I just wasn't getting it the way I wanted. So I literally have a bunch of different files: mix, final, mix, final, mix, final. Until I did.
So how many finals? How do you distinguish them?
True Tone, which is a very known. I deal with Carl a lot over there. True Tone Records used to be True Tone Mastering. They used to have a place called True Tone Record in Hackensack. They used to be the kind of the disc makers of back in the day. They were a big competitor. Sony ended up buying that company off. So Carl, the guy that mastered the album originally, that guy's done Michael Jackson, Mark Anthony's first album. He's a monster, man. He has, credits like crazy. Same mix. That was with the final mix. I didn't like it. So I was like, man, I got to go out of the box with this one. And I reached out to Luke, a friend of mine, Lucas Pimentel, a Brazilian engineer, monster. This guy does everybody Christian that you think in Brazil. And he also does a lot of big stuff with Disney, Universal, and stuff like that.
Shout out to Luke.
Luke is a good guy, man. I reached out to him, and Luke, he put love in it. And what I loved about him too, man, that some people will just master something and not ask you and change this. He wrote to me, and it was one change he asked, hey, can you do this to the bell? Blah, 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 and change this frequency on the bell. And it was something that I didn't notice. And what happened was I muted one of my plugins, so it did that. But I love the fact that when he was messing with it, he said, Josh, can you do this? Blah, 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 blah. And we got what we wanted. And when he mastered and sent it to me, I was like, man, dope. He did an amazing job,
He tore it up. Oh, shout out.
Yeah, one day I got that thing. Yeah, man, it was awesome. It was awesome working with you. I think you're very talented. I think, like you and I spoke, and I said that I see a different style that fits you better. You know what I said?
Yeah, of course.
So we're hoping, depending on how we do with these streams, if we hit a certain amount of streams, we're definitely going to do a full album. We're going to probably do it anyways, but we're going to be... Aunque lo oigamos nosotros nada más, aunque lo oigamos nosotros, fíjate. Esto es para nosotros. But no.
Papa Dios.
Yeah, Papa Dios always, bro. But no, man, I think we are, we're going to do something awesome. And again,
it's exciting time.
Yeah, man, we're thinking of doing a mixture of stuff. And hopefully we could write a lot of this stuff so it could be originals versus, copy of another song. But we have the Spanish version too that hasn't come out. This song, this one is the bilingual version, which Danny originally did a bilingual one. La gente que oye cuando se lo envié a Luca, esto es inglés o español. Yeah, we could talk about that, right? We thought about doing English coros and English soneos, but I don't know. I think you felt the same way with me. I think it felt a little corny to actually do it. I couldn't come up with not one idea with coros that didn't sound like somebody else that already did it in the church industry or whatever. It just worked out, man. I think it's gonna be an awesome song, and a lot of people like it based on the stuff over here. You know, I think for one day, let's see where we at. One day, this is YouTube. This is not even including Facebook. Facebook and Instagram has whole other amount of views. But based on what we have now,
people are asking for you to play it.
As of right now, we got 2024 just in YouTube, just in one day. That's amazing. Who's asking that? Somebody said, "Oh, play it, bro."
Yeah, Joey.
Vamos a ver si lo oye. Voy a poner mi bocina. A ver cómo lo hago. Ustedes no oyen esto allá, ¿verdad?
Nada.
Let me see.
No está viendo nada.
Déjame ver. Espérate. I think I gotta share. Let me see if I can do it. You know how it is sometimes. Follow these steps. Okay, let me do some stuff there. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work right. If not,
coming to you live from New Jersey. Let's go.
If not, I'll do it from.
He said maybe you can stream it. I think that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it on my speaker. The only thing I'm gonna have to mute my. No, that makes no sense. I don't know why I haven't been able to figure this out. This playing though.
Playing? We don't hear nothing.
Espérate un momentito. I gotta be careful because it creates a delay on me.
Yeah.
So let me see something. Is it streaming twice?
No, it doesn't have an echo, but it doesn't.
That's weird because I'm hearing it. Oh, that's this thing. Hold on. See if I can stream it. Espérate un momentito. ¿Tú me oyes?
Yep, I hear you.
Vamos a ver si puedo hacer
esto. We're using StreamYard. So mute yourself.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
Stream.
Okay, guys, patience with us. Que somos brutos. Bueno, yo.
No, son mucha gente, ¿oíste, mi hermano?
Ya, Andrés, se salió completamente. Yo no. Bruto otro, yo no.
Bruto tuyo, ¿no?
Nah,
so make sure you select audio.
Let me take this off. It should be this one, but
it says a little box in the bottom left. Joey parece quebrado con esto.
Yeah, but it's not that. Es que yo tengo el sistema de Pro Tools y Pro Tools es bien el UA. It should have been there. I've done it with Zoom before, but not with this system. I don't think it's gonna work. Cause look, I'm doing tests and it's not even giving me a test. Not even giving me tests. So I'm
when you talk,
I'm gonna tell. Let me know if you still hear it when I mute myself.
All right. Well, I don't hear nothing, bro. You're silent.
Y ahora?
I hear you and I hear it like in the background.
All right, let's see. Yeah, sadly I can't put it super loud because
Anthony says you need an intern.
I need a what?
An intern.
Yeah, I need something. I'm running 2 computers. That's why. And this one is taking everything from the computer.
Actually.
You tiene un delay brutal, ¿verdad?
No, get that. It's the end, it's the beginning, it's the middle. It's like.
But okay, but are you hearing it though when I put it on?
Yeah, I hear it.
All right, cool. Let me see how can I. But I can't raise it louder because it creates feedback on my thing. So let me see. Let's go. That sucks.
Yeah. No. So suena como un revolú.
Suena como un arroz con pollo.
Yeah, Josh, nice river. Está todo. ¿Cómo es river? Con river.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. Anyways, we're gonna release the Spanish one pretty soon. Let me shut this thing off because it's driving me nuts.
Ese era el premiere para poner to play the Spanish one.
I know, y no funcionó, se rajó la cosa.
Ya, brother.
Déjame ver
no
si
sé,
puedo.
pero Joey parece que sabe bregar, porque él está poniendo unos comentarios ahí como que.
Sí, pero Joey tiene un sistema diferente. Yo estoy bregando en 2 diferentes sistemas. Y el routing mío está para la consola. So no estoy usando. Normally, if I do it all from this computer, actually, you know what? That's true. Hold on. Let me see if it works this way.
Viste que se está prendiendo bombillita.
Let me change computers, man. You guys don't see me, right?
No, the lights are off.
Yeah, it's weird. Hold on. Let me go back.
Anthony's like, who turned off the lights? Se fue la luz.
Se fue la luz, bro. No pague el bill.
Oh, smack.
Llegó el lindo de la salsa.
¿Cómo que? Muépate.
Llegó el líquido de la salsa. Dame sacarle sangre del medio que se llama Camp. Y vamos a ver. Déjame abrir iTunes en esta computadora. A ver.
He says, start the sharing again and look for a little box at the bottom that says share audio.
No, it doesn't, but it doesn't. I'm doing it on another computer. I've done it before. I shared audio before. It's not my first time, but I'm using 2 different systems right now, and that's the problem. I didn't route the other stuff. Let me see if I can find this stuff because I haven't loaded it here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get it from Dropbox.
Dropbox. You gonna drop it like this? Oh.
Drop it like that. Willie song. Let me see. It's not it. Okay, vamos allá. Déjame bajar esto bien rápido. Sorry for the delay. El tipo de bruto que está trabajando en la computadora.
Hola, Anthony said you need an intern.
Anthony won't drive over here. Anthony could be intern over here, but he don't drive over here, man. El tipo no sale de la casa.
No. ¿Quién está? Oye.
Hold on, let me voy a callar al tipo este por un momento. Dame el sharing. Si no funciona, se quedó así.
Bueno, ni de otra, ¿verdad?
Pues no, yo lo subo otro día. No, y no me está dejando ni share la cuestión de esto. ¿Qué está pasando, compañero?
Tell him, you gotta tell that system, put some respect in my name. You gotta work with
Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Ay, ay, ay. Espérate. Déjame ir a los permisos, que estoy mal criado aquí. I'm jumping from one computer to another, man.
Chacho, está sudando, I can tell.
Who, me?
Yeah. You winded. You can't catch your breath. Just jumping around from computer to computer.
All right, let me see. You gotta screen recording. Yeah. You know when you forget your own password? We should be able, man. It says that we're there. Sure, why is not doing it?
Let's see.
Vamos a ver si funciona ahora. Vamos a ver. iTunes, share. All right.
Oh.
Vamos a ver.
Are we there?
No oigo ni papa. ¿Ustedes ya?
No. No, pero tú le diste a play.
Do you hear now?
Yeah, we hear something.
Does it sound right?
Olvídate. Just let it play. No, you can't hear nothing. Not really. Too far. Se oye bien. Come on, kid.
I'm reading all the text.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I move all mic. Why? Sound louder?
No, it was good, but it was just. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Qué tú haces? Y ahí se fue.
Anthony, I couldn't play it from the system because my speakers are connected to my system and it created feedback. If I would have thought this a little bit better, we wouldn't be here. No, so usually I stream, like I could stream what I'm mixing. I don't like it because I feel like it just, Facebook creates this weird noise on music. But I have to do it from this computer. And I didn't set it up that way because I've been mixing and I don't want to. Anyways, yeah, Joey, buen arreglo. Junito, ideas mías, y Junito le puso el swing de él, y Anthony está tocando piano. So funny, Joey Arias, the guy that's on the text, used to work with me years ago, and he's actually a good trumpet player and piano player. He was in our life early on when we were teenagers. I think Anthony was probably 16 when we were hanging out with Joey. But Joey's a promoter. He has a promotional company out there. He does JMA, I think, promotion. Real good stuff. But, man, we had fun. We're going to cut this one short. I don't think we have anything else. We're coming out with the Spanish one pretty soon, but we're going to allow the English one to do its thing, and then we'll release the Spanish one, maybe with a lyric video too. But we're thinking we have something cool coming up. Hopefully we'll be driving to Virginia for 2 days and producing a video down there for this song, for the English and Spanish one, hopefully. So that's the news, man. Everything goes well. We're going to continue going, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. I appreciate your talent. I appreciate you taking the time. We're gonna push this kid. He got good pipes, man. Anita Colón, what's up, Joey? Se me fue el muchacho, se le tumbó la llamada. Pero ya, gracias a todos que nos bregaron aquí, que estuvieron con nosotros y nos aguantaron aquí. I don't even know how long we've been in this, but it feels long. And I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a good night, man. We'll talk later. Be blessed. Oh, hold on. This guy came back. Hold on. Estaba despidiéndome sin ti, que perdiste el internet.
Sí, chacho, puse el dedo mal y me
no,
salí.
tú no te brother. Esto, mira, Joey, me está relajando el recorte. Anthony, esto es un lambevaca. Mira, unos años atrás, Anthony empezó a peinarse así de lado. Como un lambevaca así de lado, ¿verdad? Y él no sabe esto, pero yo fui para casa. I'm like, man, I want to change my hair because, I used to do a Brooklyn all the time with the curls. And I was like, let me see how I look with that comb. Like, literally, Anthony doesn't know. He's hearing this now. I comb myself like a zángano. Para el lado. Y parece, yo no sé si ustedes han visto los Chavos del 8, el Chespirito. Cuando le iban a dar una galleta, la peinaban así por el lado y Don Ramón le metía una galleta. Me parecía yo a ese. Entonces, then I started doing the lambevaca back, bro. But, bro, this is all bootleg, man. My hair is like this long, to be honest with you. It's at least 5 inches. This is all gel pushing it back. Because,
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So my wife keeps saying my hair gets thinner and thinner, but I think it's the gel, man. I've been with the same hairdo for the longest. But it was cool, man. Again, thank you so much for you guys following. Ahí está Antonio hablando cuestiones.
Cuestiones.
Pero este recorte fue en base a yo haciéndole caso al loco en el peinado ese que tenía de Lambistocking. Pero y de ahí salió la cuestión esta. Guys, good night, man. Yo, keep on following Audio Beast. We're doing some stuff, man. We're gonna be releasing some stuff. We're gonna be working on some stuff, hopefully for Fonzie too. You know, to see we got to keep the older generation still alive too, but we're trying to promote the new guys. I think it's time for new people, new sound. We're definitely always looking. We're looking for people 18 and up to collab and do some stuff on. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. You know, the label world is a little different world. It's not what it was before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, distribution is the way to go. But man, we'll keep doing our stuff. What's Willie's artist page?
Yo, we're working on that.
We're working on that. Willie has an Instagram, which is que sé yo diantre, is at Willie Matos _Matos, right? Is Willie?
It's at Willie _Matos.
Yeah, at Instagram. We should have posted that stuff over here, but we didn't.
I'll put it on my story.
But yeah, follow him, man. He's a good singer, but he's amazing. I was telling him we in a youth event he did I think it was like an open mic night. I don't know what it was that day.
It's like an open mic night. Yeah.
He did a thing with Felipe. Felipe is a good producer, a good friend of mine, really good musician. They did kind of like a little open mic type, but it was very acoustic guitar, you know, cajon.
I was playing the cajon and singing. And
I don't think you were playing cajon. Were you playing cajon?
Of course I was playing cajon. What are you crazy?
I don't remember. All I know is it fit your voice fit perfect.
This is me and Felipe. We was rocking it out.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna be doing some weird stuff, but he's not gonna be playing cajon. We're gonna get a cajonero. Yeah.
Le tiro. Mano.
We're definitely gonna have an artist page. Maybe by today. Which is gonna be called Willie Matos. We'll post it.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. We're gonna give Willie like an artist name, but
yeah, you see this though? It's another culto. What is that?
Mire que tenemos que ponerle la rubia de la salsa.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're crazy.
No, el sonero de quién?
Del culto.
No, that's... No, vamos a buscarle un nickname, pero no, again, bro, thank you so much, man, for being this and for doing this, and
yeah, man.
Let's have fun with it, man. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
We have all this time now.
Yeah.
I should have called the label COVID Records.
COVID Records.
Made more sense, right? COVID Records.
No, exactly.
All right, guys. Good night, man.
All right, brother.
Have a good one. See you guys later.
All right. Rainbow.